Hello everyone, and welcome once again to this special Scary Story Time with Bobsheaux live stream. Can you hear us?
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
I see your audio jumping, which means that is working. Fingers crossed that everything is fixed.
It's a lag.
There's always a lag.
Luke can hear me. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, on my screen the intro is still playing.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it just now finished. That's how much of a lag there is.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But we gotta figure it out. For some reason, for some stupid reason, my OBS was muted in my audio mixer or whatever. It was like, thank you, computer. That's a big help. And there go the pipes. Everything is conspiring to say, no live stream for you!
Voulez-vous bon temps rouler?
Oh, Raven. That's French.
That's Cajun.
What's that?
That's Cajun. Kind of French.
Same thing.
Yeah, someone said bonjour from Louisiana.
Alright, so... There's
a Paris and Pups Halloween episode. Just what you were hoping for.
Yeah, where'd I put that arsenic? So, we have a few voices ready to go, do we?
Yes, we do. I'm still writing them down and copying them down for the sponsored posts.
Indeed. And we shall begin, per our usual tradition, with this all-time classic from Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. Aha.
But what about Descendants?
What about Descendants? Descendants can
what
take
about the? We were riveted by the story.
Were we?
However, will we do without it?
I'm sure we'll do fine. Lord knows that the Disney execs are fine without the story. But yeah, stay where you're supposed to be, thing. Alright. Who is leading us into The Raven? Giggity.
The Raven starts with a sponsored post from The Pretzel.
The Pretzel. Thank you very much, sir.
Why is it? Hang on. Not supposed to do that.
Uh-oh. That's supposed to do what?
There. No, why is it doing that?
Hello, everybody saying hi.
I'm sorry, Do that. Find the top of this. Okay, there we go. No, I don't want it full screen. Sorry. I think I've got it now.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, okay.
What's a Bobsheaux streaming
Sorry, it was just
right?
how I had it was I copy and paste into a different Teams chat the sponsor posts. So I'm taking a screenshot and the screenshot was blown up huge because I had the dimensions of the window wrong. So
oh my.
couldn't read it.
Alright, so what does the Pretzel have for us first?
Okay. The Pretzel would like you to begin. Oh, I think you're supposed to sing this? I don't know. Spooky, scary skeleton.
Oh, God. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more, and then we're gonna stop.
Good grief. It kind of takes the gravitas away from the poem.
and yet it almost kind of works.
No, that did not work.
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Alright, next is Thriller, so I assume that you should read to the tune of Thriller.
Distinctly I remember. It was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my book surcease of sorrow. Sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And then the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of its purple curtain filled me with fantastic terrors. Never felt before. So that now too still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, ow!
And finally, in Pretzel's sponsored post is Vincent Price.
Oh, well, I just opened with him, so...
Well, I know. Well, I didn't know if I should stop you.
'Tis some visitor entreating the entrance to my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more.
Felix Wolf's in the chat. Happy Halloween, Felix Wolf.
Indeed. Hello, Mr. Felix.
Now, we want a voices from the chat. Woo!
Before we do, I gotta get this out of my system. Let us switch to, some poetry. There was an old man from the Cape who made himself garments of crape. When asked will they tear, he replied, here and there, but they keep such a beautiful shape.
Very good.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead, smile. It's funny. Thank you. So what do we have from voice for the chat?
What is the Ghibli's painting?
Oh God.
What is that? What am I forgetting?
It's nothing you're forgetting. It is something that I have not shown you. It is a Homestar joke.
Oh, okay. That was from
in one of the characters' closets.
Cartoon Cat Girl.
Is this horrible painting of like some kind of a demon holding a torch. Why is he holding that torch? And
okay, well, in honor of that, can you do the voice of the Ghibli's painting? If not, just do something from Homestar.
Yes, I can. Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. Sir, said I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But that the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and come on in here. Wah! Jibbly, 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 jibbly.
That's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Is the thing moving? He's kind of sliding off your shoulder.
It was very hard to get him on my shoulder. Like, I placed him right on my shoulder here where I wanted him to be, but this jacket here was just kind of loose. It was just kind of... But actually...
Is it supposed to be moving?
It is not supposed to be moving, but that's only because I turned it off. Let me see here. Time for something really creepy. You got that, and... Yeah.
Looks like he's giving you a really weird massage.
Oh, yes, that's the stuff. Oh, thing, old man, you're a lifesaver. Anyway, after we have done the Ghibli's painting, what is next?
Well, first is to remind everybody what we're reading.
We are reading The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe, because we always do. We are reading from the complete tales and poems of Edgar Allan Poe, as well as one of my personal favorites, Penny Dreadful's Sensational Tales of Terror. But But yes, what do we have after that?
Okay, so the next will be another sponsored post.
From who?
From Luke Jeffers.
Luke Jeffers. Luke, what's he got?
Since my stepdad just recently passed away earlier this month. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh dear.
I decided to make these voice suggestions for you in honor of him, and here they are. Beginning with Spider-Man.
Oh boy. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal had ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unspoken, was unbroken. The darkness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word Lenore. This I whispered, and an echoed murmured back the word Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more. I can't do Spider-Man. I suck.
How about Superman?
Oh, God. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. Surely, said I, surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what therein is at this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment at this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more.
Which Superman was that?
That was my very pitiful attempt at doing Christopher Reeve. I'm sorry.
And finally, now this one I know you can do. Darth Vader. And he says, P.S. I will send you a clip after I get home.
Excellent. Lucas,
remind everybody what he means by that, just in case anybody hasn't seen it.
Apparently, Luke is helping us in my search for bullshit to wrap up.
Or the believers thereof.
Yes, indeed. I sent out a post to my YouTube audience saying, hey, I need you to tell me that you believe in bullshit. I can't tell you what that is going to be for exactly, aside from how it's going to be included in my second part of Rise of Red. Sorry, natural reaction to saying that title. So, yes, thank you, Luke, for helping me with that. And if anyone else wants to help me with that as well, go ahead and check it out on my YouTube posts and see what I need from you. Thank you very much.
Yes. So finally, Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, that was it. Blah. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, and a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Well played, Luke. Next.
Next is a Voices from the Chat. And this was the first one I saw. It was pretty cool. Hoggle as Christopher Walken.
What? Hoggle as Christopher Walken.
That's what I said.
Oh, God. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave of stern decorum of the countenance at war, wow! Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou... Gotta beat the wow there a little early, didn't I? I said, art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore, tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, I gotta have more cowbell.
That was good. Who's Hoggle? Have you never seen the Labyrinth?
Oh my goodness.
Are you a Labyrinth virgin? Surely not. You just forgot about the name Hoggle, I'm sure. Okay, next is a sponsored post from The Pretzel.
Thank you, The Pretzel.
Beginning with Radio Tower?
Hmm?
Radio Tower.
Radio Tower.
I don't know what that means.
Is this one of those if they had voices thing?
Give him a chance to answer. Pretzel, what did you mean by Radio Tower? Okay, now, it may be, because the second one is a jack-o'-lantern. Give us the voice of jack-o'-lantern and give Pretzel a minute to answer about what he means by Radio Tower.
Much I marvel this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer a little meaning, little relevancy bore.
Spookly?
Hmm?
You have got the opportunity to do the voice of a jack-o'-lantern and make it really scary, and you're doing spookly?
I'm not done.
Okay.
But I love how you immediately picked up on that.
I'm offended.
For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being, area blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculpted bust above his chamber door, with such a name as, oh my god, they're scooping out my brains! Please make them stop!
No, that did not redeem you. That did not redeem you at all.
Maybe not.
Shame.
Maybe not, but Spookly is now and forever dead, and that makes me very happy.
Okay, yes, it is. What
Lectures.
if it had a voice? What if a radio tower had a voice?
You'll have to forgive me for cheating for this one, but it's the first thing that pops into mind. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather he then fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave, yes, my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore.
I would have expected no less.
Thank
And
you.
finally, any voice but have jump scare at some points while you're reading. Have jump scares. You get to pick the voice.
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm wearing this suit. I gotta do it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
I am not your friend anymore.
Startled at the stillness broken by a reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it utters as only stock and shore, caught from some unhappy
That's not what I thought you were going to do.
master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster till his son's unburdened bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of never.
No!
Ow, ow, ow. Don't worry, I got you.
Commence beating.
Ow, ow, ow,
Yes,
ow,
that's
ow,
what you
ow,
deserve.
Boom. Next.
Raven is your friend nevermore. Exactly. I knew you were going to do that one. Urgh!
Quote the Raven, no more love. Oh.
Yes. Al rips of these headphone users. You got him again.
Well, jump scare. What am I supposed to do? Scare him quietly?
I don't know. Show some discretion.
No. Not how jump scares work.
Okay. Next is... Oh, here's a good one for Halloween. Eartha Kitt's Catwoman.
But the raven, still beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant by croaking, nevermore. She was a weird one.
Loved her. Love her so much.
Absolutely.
Okay, so next is a sponsored post from ATM.
I wanna be mad.
From ATM Alex has a sponsored post. And he is our first entry into Bandcamp tonight with his first suggestion and his second. But his first suggestion, Pee-wee.
Yeah, sorry. In you go. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining with the lamplight gloated o'er. But the velvet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er, she shall press Ah! Nevermore!
Oh my god.
What? It says ah. What am I supposed to do?
Resist.
And the second Bandcamp voice?
Daddy Derek. No, wrong button, wrong lever, Kronk.
Why do we even have that lever?
It feels like I have not done this in years. It's after getting ready for the surgery and having the surgery and getting over the surgery and just everything. It feels so. This is like it's been a while. I don't remember what their favorites are. So when he said Pee Wee and Daddy Derek, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember them. I haven't missed them.
I forgot they were a thing. But they are. And there are so many other things in here to be enjoyed. Right, old man?
As he hangs onto your shoulder for dear life.
Yeah, kinda. Then bethought the air grew dancer, perfumed from some unseen censer, swung by Seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God has lit thee.
Who's tinkling on the floor? What?
Shush! This is literature. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath led me, by these angels he has sent thee, respite and apathy from my memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this kind of apathy, and forget his laws, Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And finally, your best Dracula. Give me a sexy one.
I don't know if you have a sexy Dracula. Who's sexy Dracula?
The idea of Dracula is sexy.
Well, yes, and that is why they went along with Bela Lugosi after his success on the stage. He made Dracula sexy.
I didn't find him particularly sexy. You can do better. Your version of a sexy Dracula.
Prophet said I, thing of evil. Prophet still, if burner devil. Whether temper sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate, yet all undaunted. On this desert land enchanted. On his home by horror hunted. Tell me truly, I implore. Is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
That works.
That works.
I'll take it.
I told you we'd get the lady number back.
Now, a voice from the chat.
One turned on the raven.
That's okay, it's all about to go away.
Oh.
Beavis and Butthead talking to the Rhapsody Grandma.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know who did that. Was it Tyler? I don't remember who did it. Christian, maybe? Christian Bennett, Tyler, somebody. I don't remember who said it was supposed to be Beavis and Butthead sharing the role of Rhapsody Grandma, but I tweaked it a bit. I think it's going to be worse.
Prophet, said I?
Oh, it was Super Disney fan.
Thing of, evil? Thing.
God, I hate Beavis and Butthead so much.
Prophet still of bird or devil by that, heaven that bends above us? By that God we both adore? Here, you read it, dumbass. That's pretty cool. Tell this soul with sorrow laden if, within the distant Eden, it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels called Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels called Lenore and stuff. Quoth the raven, shut up, dumbass. Ah! And, Rhapsody Grandma, was it?
Yes, talking to the Rhapsody Grandma.
Get these back attempts. Even though there's something more. Put reading more. And who is wrapping up the Raven for us?
That was a voice from the chat, so it will be a sponsored post. Cross this off. Never to be done again. That was terrible. That was terrible. Horrible and terrible came out terrible.
It's cousin it right there. Terrible.
No, baby, what? Still want one.
I know you do. I gotta get you
one.
Oh,
the pretzel.
Uh-oh.
The pretzel will be the third entry into Bandcamp today.
Why is that?
Beginning with Angel Furby.
Oh.
You have to put him on your other shoulder. Yep. The pretzel is banned. Welcome to Bandcamp.
Ugh.
We were having a good time.
And then it just had to be ruined. Where's this monstrosity? Hang on. Hang on, bear with me here. Yeah.
Everybody's objecting. No.
Oh dear.
Not that. Anything with that. Nightmare fuel.
Yes. This. Ugh. Ew.
It's appropriate for Halloween.
Yeah, maybe. You remember that little girl from Hocus Pocus who was dressed up as an angel? And she curtsies very politely to the Sanderson sisters, and she says, "Bless you." Yeah, I can see them shrieking in horror if that said, if this said "bless you." Okay, this abomination is closing out the Raven for us. And the Raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallet best of palace just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming. And the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted. Nevermore.
Oh my god, that thing is horrible.
Yes, it is.
Nicholas Lee said weirdly fits fits though. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Very hard to deny that. Excuse me a moment.
What's everybody drinking? We couldn't have an alcohol stream because I'm on antibiotics and blood thinner. Can't have alcohol. So I'm drinking cranberry tea, which I'm really not supposed to be drinking because it also thins your blood.
What would alcohol do to you?
It doesn't react well to antibiotics. It could stop the effectiveness of the antibiotics, and I don't know what it does to the blood thinner. It may like over thin the blood, or maybe alcohol counteracts. I don't know. But I have to be on blood thinners. I have to be on blood thinners for 1 month just because of the surgery I had, and then I don't have to be on them anymore.
Yes. The surgery was on what day again?
October 17th.
October 17th. Okay. The next stream immediately after November 17th, that's our drinking stream. Your triumphant return to booze. Let me see. Where do I want to go now that we have finished with that?
Yes, what's next?
Next is...
Mountain Dew Zero and Miller Lite together? Or do you mean like and separate glasses and everything? Because that sounds foul.
This was not the only voice in ATM's post, was it?
No, there's more. It's Pretzel.
Pretzel, pardon me. What's Pretzel have for us next?
Furby of Raven.
I think that means Furby of Raven's Choice. Or is it just Furby of Raven?
Yes, because it's and then Bob's Choice. Okay, I'm going for Bedazzle.
Gotta get him out of the child bag.
You haven't fixed her hat yet. She still has no head.
I am a busy man. I have very little time to staple hats into my children's heads.
Ow.
That was almost a spit take.
No, it's... My incisions hurting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're making me laugh.
Yeah, big old hole in her head there.
That's awful. You should be ashamed. You're a terrible father.
I'll tell you what I am. As she unwraps her head and there's nothing there. Have a souvenir! Okay.
Yeah, at first we have Angel Furby and now it's the demons.
Very, very true.
Those are our babies.
Are they, though?
They are.
Ugh.
We made them together.
I don't know what you were doing that night. I was not there.
You can't deny it. Especially not Bedazzle. She's a hatter like you. You said so yourself.
Damn it.
It was so cute.
Why did I have to tweet that?
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
There she was with her little Jensen hat on. And I just accidentally plopped her down on top of my hatter hat like a little platform. And...
It was cute. And he had to admit he was so inspired he had to admit thinking it was cute.
She wants to be a hatter like Daddy.
Like Daddy.
Ugh. Ew. Anyway, Bedazzled here, who is looking very nominal right now, is leading us into the Telltale Heart.
Bedazzle looking quite lobotomized at this moment.
Braids.
Sure, nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous. I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed them, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute. I heard all the things in heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story.
And we're done.
Oh.
Now you have to pick one of the other one of the other Furbies. If you wish to choose Angel Furby, I guess that's an option. But you cannot choose Bedazzle, but it's your choice.
Ugh. Damn kids. Oop. And she just committed suicide.
Robert.
What? She jumped. What am I supposed to do?
It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Objects there was none. Furbies there were none. I loved the old man. Right, Daddy?
Go away.
He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this.
Did you tell everyone what his name is? Or her name? I can't tell which one you've got because you're in black and white.
This is Furby Show.
Junior.
No, there is only one. Because if his name is Junior, that implies that my name is Furby Show. It is not. You're sick. You're a sick puppy.
Oh, damn it.
I have to pee.
Everybody, all together now.
There was a little stream that fed into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Yeah.
I love it. And let's see. No, I don't want to. Hang on. Gotta get in the chat with you guys. There's the chat. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Bobsheaux and the pretzel are banned for illegal Furby usage. Hey, you're the one who keeps saying, "Oh, we gotta do the babies, and not the babies, we gotta put them in there." This is your fault. If Pocahontas had a daughter in Descendants, says Home Cruise, her name would be Pokey. Yes. Yes, it would be. And that is very, very stupid. Cartoon Cat Girl says, you look great with a mustache. Thank you. I only look great with a mustache that has been make-upped. Just as it is, it looks very thin. It's like, no thank you. Let's see. Shy Cartoon Girl is asking if I got the audio that was sent to me for the thing. I think it was. I think he sent it to me. I'll verify it when I'm done with the stream here. I did not hear, Christian Bennett, that there is a new Descendants book coming out starring Uma. I know I'm supposed to be angry at this. I'm supposed to be bewildered by their insistence that they keep on going with the story. But you know what? As long as we're making books that are supposed to fit in between particular movies, okay, do that. Give us a book that stars Uma and explain to the world also in this book why there's no Carlos. Explain to us where Carlos has gone, why he's no longer with us, and what happened between movies to make Uma love him as much as all of his other friends. Show us that. I don't want to look at China and McClane crying over Carlos's death and saying, this is stupid. I don't want to do that, but I have to. Because the movies don't explain why Carlos is gone. They don't explain why Uma and Carlos are friends. So yeah, that's dumb. And they're making me say that this is dumb about these two actors who actually knew each other very well, and she's heartbroken to see him gone. I want this book to tell that story so I'm no longer an asshole. That's all I want. Zachary and the Rabbit Squad says, I saw The Nightmare Before Christmas in theaters. Sadly, the 3D was not working, but it says great as ever. Yeah, I saw a 3D conversion of that as well, and it's weird when you try to take a non-3D movie and give it the 3D treatment after the fact. It could be very iffy. But still, great movie on its own. I like Bobsheaux with a mustache, says Raven, but he doesn't care what I like, crying face. Don't I care about what you like? Ever hear of the short story The New Mother by Lucy Clifford, asks ATM. It was an inspiration for Coraline. Huh. I am just going to give myself a little screensaver there, or screen grab rather, so I can come back to that comment. Inspiration for Coraline. I'm down. I actually watched The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars on Halloween, says Super Disney fan. One for last year and another this year. I suppose that would be pretty horrible. Perfect material for a Halloween viewing, right? Also from Super Disney fan, hot take, Spider-Man of 2002 also counts as a Halloween movie than a Thanksgiving movie. Yes, it briefly happens. I suppose it would be more of a Thanksgiving movie than a Halloween movie. We just kind of gloss over the whole... Oh my god! The movie opens on Peter and his friends as they're on their way out of high school. And then we see a little brief interlude where it's at Thanksgiving. This isn't like the movie's opened sometime after October 31st and now we're leading into Thanksgiving. Halloween was part of the overall Spider-Man story in that movie, except it wasn't. We just glossed over it completely. And we've got the Green Goblin in this movie as he's throwing around little jack-o'-lantern bombs. How is Halloween not a thing? Oh my god, I just now thought of that, and I am offended. That Spider-Man needed to be a Halloween movie. That would be awesome. Jim Carrey's Grinch is coming back into theaters. Neat. I'm glad that more people are gaining an appreciation for his take on the Grinch, because it's not bad. It may not be to your taste, but it's not bad. It's never truly Bobsheaux, says Gabriel Kane, the creative kid, if Bob and Raven aren't dressed up like Gomez and Morticia or Jack and Sally. Yes, again, I do apologize for this Bobsheaux being a touch abridged, and by a touch I mean like almost completely, save for this stream. But, yeah, we gotta do something for you guys, because we know you love this. If Pocahontas had a kid in Descendants, asks the Pretzel, who do you think the father would be, Rolf or Smith? No answer. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that Pokey is a thing.
Pokey? They do not have a child of Pocahontas called Pokey.
There is no reason for them not to, because that's exactly the same pattern that happens with every VK we've seen so far.
I would rage quit the series.
Her name would be either Pokey or P. And no father. Why? For the same reason that we have no father for Carlos, no mother for Jay. For some reason, only Mal is the only kid in the entire series who actually has two... Well, no. That's...
Carlos was nothing like Cruella.
He was not. I misspoke. Somehow we have Chloe and Chad, who have two parents, and neither kid looks like either parent. Go figure.
Especially not Chad.
Guys! Come on! Make it make sense! That's all I want!
Pick one of the multiple races that the parents had. Just pick one.
It's okay to be a little racist in that regard.
Only, it's not racist, it's just sense.
Thank you! Hey.
Okay, let's get back on this.
Yes, Furby Show... Uh-oh. Ah! Thing! Old man, don't quit on me now! So we are done with the Furbies.
Oh boy. So next is a voice from the chat.
Yes.
And it is... Let's see... Tommy Wiseau as the Predator. I've never seen the movie, so I don't know what voice the Predator has.
Oh dear. One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it, huh? Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold! And so, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forevers. Click, 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 click.
Oh, the predator clicks. Okay, now
The predator
I
does the
vaguely remember
clickies.
that. Good gravy.
Next.
Next is a sponsored post.
From who?
I don't know. I was on the wrong one. From Colin Hornbroad.
Colin Holmbront. What's he got
Oh,
for us?
Colin. Colin is running. He was not satisfied not getting an invitation to band camp,
Oh, no.
but he's starting out slow. I expect it to get much, much worse. This is Colin, after all. ASMR Bobby Wobbly.
Oh, my.
You can't make that sexy. And that ASMR, I really feel like it ought to be only for sexy voices.
Now, this is
No.
the point.
Oh, God.
You fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing. But you should have seen me.
Colin, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You should have seen how wisely I proceeded. With what caution. With what foresight. With
God.
what dissimulation I went to work. I was never kinder to the old man than during the whole week before I killed him. And every night, about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it, oh so gently. And I asked him, "Do you like bubbles?"
No!
Next.
Ugh. Next, we would like you to progress through the Falcors.
Oh, God.
Do all the Falcors.
Ugh. And then, when I had made an opening sufficient
The
for my
best
head,
Falcor.
I put in a dark lantern, all closed so that no light shone out, and then I thrust in my head. Oh, you would
Oh, Raven got here just in time to hear you doing ASMR Bobby Wobbly. I said, oh, I should have known this was Colin. Should have known it was Colin's fault.
Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I thrust it in.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I roofied you. I moved it slowly. Very, very slowly. So that I might not disturb the old man's sleep. It took me an hour to place my whole head within the opening so far that I could see him as he lay upon his bed.
This is your voice on Falcor. This is your voice on Stoned Falcor.
Well, this isn't bad exactly, it's just not him. Ha! Would a madman have been so wise as this? And then, when my head was well in the room, I undid the lantern cautiously.
The anti-Falcor.
Oh, so cautiously, for the hinges creaked. I undid it just so much that a single ray fell upon the vulture eye. And I did this for 7 long nights. Every night, just at midnight, but I found the eye was always closed. And so it was impossible to do the work. For it was not the old man who vexed me, but his evil eye.
Oh, God.
Final Falcor. And every morning when the day broke, I went boldly into the chamber and spoke courageously to him, calling him by name in a hearty tone, and inquiring how he had passed the night. So you see, he would have been a very profound old man indeed, to suspect that every night just at 12, I looked in upon him as he slept.
Tyler Fish says, why did they make him sound like Uncle Grandpa in the third movie?
Uncle Grandpa?
Uncle was Uncle Grandpa. That seems
inappropriate.
Yeah. I'm my own grandpa.
Oh, God.
All right.
What we got next?
I don't remember. What did we just do?
The Falcors.
That was the voice from the chat. Okay, so now is a sponsor post.
Sponsor post from
Quentin Breakbill.
Quentin Breakbill. Woo! What's he got?
To
Two-Face's personalities arguing about who gets to read?
They're just reading. We're not doing any bits. Upon the 8th night, I was more than usually cautious in opening the door. A watch's minute. A hand moved faster. Moved more quickly than did mine. Never before that night had I felt the extent of my own powers, of my sagacity. I could scarcely contain the feelings of triumph. To think there I was, opening the door, little by little, and he not even to dream of my secret deeds or thoughts. I fairly chuckled at the idea, and perhaps he heard me, for he moved to the bed suddenly, as if startled. Now you may think that I drew back, but no. His room was black as pitch, with a thick darkness, for the shutters were closed fast through the fear of robbers. And so...
Colin. Don't look! You're not allowed to look!
Don't call my attention to what's going on in chat!
Ow! You gotta stop making me laugh!
And so I knew that he could not see the opening of the door, and I kept pushing it on steadily. Next.
Next is a voice from the chat. Bernie Sanders.
That's weird. I should be playing the old man, but I have no dialogue. And I had my head in and was about to open the lantern when my thumb slipped upon the tin fastening, and the old man sprang up in his bed, crying out, "Who's there?" I kept quite still and said nothing. For a whole hour I did not move a muscle, and in the meantime I did not hear him lie down. He was still sitting up in bed, listening, just as I have done, night after night, hearkening to the death watches in the wall. Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Taranga.
What's Taranga got for us?
The cast of the Oogie Loves singing This Is Halloween.
Oh, God. Presently I heard a slight groan, and I knew it was the groan of the mortal terror. It was not a groan of pain or of grief, or no. It was the low, stifled sound that arises from the bottom of the soul. When overcharged with awe, I knew the sound well. Many a night, just as midnight, when the world slept, it has molded from my own bosom, deepening with its ruffled echo. Goofy Toofy, pick up your pants.
Somebody stapled his pants to that thing.
Really?
That was so funny.
Next.
Okay. Next is Harry the Werewolf.
Harry the Werewolf?
There was something in the... I remember it was a voice from the chat, so I didn't write it down, but it was like, I know you can do the scary mother, but how about Harry the Werewolf? So, do you know who the scary mother is? Okay.
Let me see if I can find
No, it's okay. We'll just move on.
Do.
Oh, God. Gilbert Godfrey is the Wicked Witch of the West. Who suggested that? You're banned.
I say, I know it well. I knew what the old man felt, and I pitied him. Although I chuckled at heart, I knew that he had been lying awake ever since the first slight noise, when he had turned in his bed. His fears had been ever since growing upon him. He had been trying to fancy them causeless, but could not. He had been saying to himself, "It is nothing but the wind in the chimney. It is only a mouse crossing the floor, or it is merely the cricket which has made a single chirp." Next.
That was Super Disney Fan too. Double banned. Okay, apparently Harry the Werewolf is a character from Scary Godmother and voiced by Optimus Prime.
Oh. I am sorry, I have not seen that.
Oh, well. Okay, so next is that was a voice from the chats. Now a sponsored post from, I think, if I haven't scrolled, okay, yeah, I've scrolled down. The right next one. Is a sponsored post from Nathan Oninger.
Nathan Oninger, what's he got?
The first one is if it had a voice.
Uh-oh.
The video for Who Killed the Radio Star. Video killed the radio star. The video Who Killed the Radio Star, if it had a voice.
Who sang that song?
I don't remember. Hang on.
Let's look it up, Miss Google Queen.
Alexa, who sang Video Killed the Radio Star?
Video Killed the Radio Star is by the Buggles.
The Buggles.
Okay.
Sounds like the Furbies or the Oogie Loves.
Ugh. Yeah, sorry, but the voice of any video is just whoever sang the video. Yes, he had been trying to comfort himself with these suppositions, but he had found all in vain, because death is approaching him. He had stalked with his black shadow before and enveloped the victim. Ow, ow. And it was the more full influence of the unperceived shadow that caused him to feel, although he neither saw nor heard, to feel the presence of my head within the room.
Oh, I made Colin's AI go off when I asked that.
That's weird. Next.
Next in Nathan Onger's sponsored post is Cool Cat as Freddy Krueger.
Oh, God.
Nathan, welcome to band camp. Make yourself comfortable. The final voice suggestion in your sponsored post allows you to stay there indefinitely.
And I had waited a long time, very patiently, without hearing him lie down. I resolved to open a very, very little crevice in the lantern. So I opened it. You can't imagine how stealthily, until at length a single dim ray, like the thread of a spider, shot out from the crevice and fell upon the vulture eye. Exquisite! Oh my God, this was a horrible idea! Ah!
Yeah, Freddy Krueger, exactly.
I just
And
put on my
finally-
angry eyes, bitch!
And finally, Pee-wee Herman as Ghostface.
Oh, God.
It was open, wide open, and I grew furious as I gazed upon it, and I saw with perfect distinction on the dull blue, with a hideous veil over it that chilled the very marrow in my bones. But I could see nothing else of the old man's face or person, for I had directed the ray as if by instinct, precisely upon that damn spot, and then I killed him! Ah!
Banned. Nathan is banned.
Oh, we already banned him.
Double banned.
Oh, fine.
Alright, next is a voice from the chat.
Places around the chat. What's he got?
Swedish chef singing Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Ba ba ba. La da 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 da. You don't know the song Sweet Caroline?
I don't know any song. Leave me alone. Yeah, sorry, but that's the most Sweet Caroline we're going to get, and it came courtesy of my lady. Thank you very much.
Alright, never mind. Forget that.
But I can still do this via chef here. Happy Halloween! I know, haven't I told you what a mistake for man this is? But over the cuteness of her senses? Now I soon it came to my ears a low, dull, quick sound, such as a watchmaker opening the curtain. Oh, I knew that sound well. It was the beating of the old man's heart. It increased my fury, while the beating of a drum stimulates a soldier to courage. Next.
You're gonna have to do another voice from the chat because Amanda and her stuffed animals says as a long shot, but it's a long shot, but hi, I haven't been here in a while. I remember Amanda and her stuffed animals. And would like you, unfortunately, I saw that, and then I'm like, we should do her suggestion, and then I saw what it was. So, Amanda, welcome. Glad you could join us after such a long time, but you are going to band camp for Jim Henson's Pinocchio? Really? I hate Pinocchio.
It's all about the nose that freaks her out.
I don't know why it freaked me out when I was little, but I just don't like it now.
See, here's the really funny part about this. Pinocchio has actually made a couple of appearances, courtesy of Jim Henson, and I don't know if she's talking about the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Pinocchio that you love so much, the Steve Whitmire, or the Frank Oz version that has popped up every now and then.
The least offensive of those.
Least offensive. Okay, here we go. But even yet, I'm afraid to keep still. I scarcely breathed. I held the lantern motionless and tried to steadily. I can maintain the ray upon the eye. Meantime, the hellish statue of the heart increased. It grew quicker and quicker and louder every instant. The old man's terror must have been extreme. It grew louder, I say, louder every moment. Do you mark me well? I told you that I am nervous, so I am.
That was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Next is a sponsored post from Lulu Parker. I don't think we've seen Lulu Parker.
Welcome to the stream, Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
I don't recognize that name either.
Drop me at Ravenfox Audio with the voice suggestion you'd like to go with your sponsored post. You don't have to do another sponsored post, but there was no voice suggestion in this one.
Indeed.
Lulu says, "Hey, I love your channel. I've loved your channel since I." Hey, I love your channel. Since I never thought I'd find someone other than myself who loved... Okay, now I get it. I'm sorry, I can't read. Since I never thought I'd find someone other than myself who loved the never-ending story and hated Spirited Away.
It's okay. You're not alone.
You're not alone. Although I did not hate Spirited Away as much as Bobsheaux did.
I'm pretty sure we're the only two people in the world who share that opinion.
I didn't really enjoy it, but it wasn't offensive like Rob seemed to think it was.
I didn't find it offensive, just, what the hell am I looking at here?
I love doing a Nime show. I wish y'all liked it more. So funny. Okay, next is a voice from the chat. Jareth.
Thank you, manly lady man.
What?
Yes, thank you very much, manly lady man. Jareth, was it?
Jareth, yes. I gotta have one in here.
The bulge that walks like a man.
Shut up.
I thought the heart must burst, and now a new anxiety seized me. The sound would be heard by a neighbor. The old man's hour had come. With a loud yell, I threw open the lantern and leaped into the room. He shrieked once.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Irony is Jareth.
That's not Jareth.
Yes, it is. Jareth
From
the
the
Goblin King?
Labyrinth?
Yes. What does it sound like to
Sound
you?
like that.
What does it sound like to you?
Not sexy.
Well, I am talking about murdering an old man. There's only so much I can do there.
But your pacing isn't very Jareth-like. You've done better Jareths in the past. See, it has been too long since we've done this. He's lost his Jareth.
In an instant, I dragged him to the floor. I pulled the heavy bed over him, and then smiled gaily to find the deed. So for done for many minutes. The heart beat on with the muffled sounds of this, however, did not vex me. Better?
A little bit. You gotta watch The Labyrinth again. You've lost your Jareth. I'm never talking about Pan's Labyrinth. That movie was gross.
I've never seen it, so I don't know how gross it may or may not be.
It was horrible. It was horrible and gross and horrible.
So you probably don't want to see Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
I do not. Next is a voice from the chat, right? Voice from the chat, right?
Yes.
No, that was Jareth. That was my.
Oh, that's right.
Getting a sponsored post. And the next sponsored post is from Felix Wolf.
Felix Wolf, what's he got?
I sent you my clip.
Ah, thank you very much.
Yay! In the spirit of Halloween, his voice suggestions begin with Barney as Beetlejuice. Barney Juice, if you will.
Never say Barney Juice again. Ugh. This one's for you, ladies!
Oh no. Felix is banned. That's it. You made it, so Felix is banned.
Oh, fine. Anyway. It was up here through the wall. I licked and ceased. The old man was dead. I removed the bed and examined the corpse. Yes, he was stone dead. Examining the corpse, don't enter into it.
No.
You stone dead.
That is not. That was not it.
I had to. I placed my hand upon the heart and held it there for several minutes. There was no pulsation. He was stone dead. His eye would trouble me no more. Know what I mean? Next.
Snagglepuss is Dracula.
God.
Dracupus, I guess.
No, it's a Snagula.
Snagula.
Ugh.
Even better. Even better.
If you still think me mad, or crazy even, you will think no longer when I describe the wise precautions I took for the concealment of the body. The night waned, and I worked hastily, and quickly even, but in silence. First of all, I dismembered the corpse. I cut off the head and the arms and the legs. Next.
Next in the sponsored, finally in the sponsored post.
Yeah, this
Felix
totally
is just banned. Felix is just banned. John Cleese is Dr. Frankenstein. And so banned.
I then took up 3 planks from the flooring of the chamber, and deposited it all between the scantlings. I then replaced the boards so cleverly, so cunningly, that no human eye, not even his, could have detected anything wrong. There was nothing to wash out, no stain of any kind, no blood spot whatsoever. I had been too ready for that. A tub had cut it all. Ha ha! Next.
Lulu, I'm still waiting for your voice suggestion. Lulu Park.
In the meantime.
Okay, so Felix is banned. Did you ban Felix?
Yes, I banned Felix.
Good. Next is a voice from the chat. If it had a voice,
Uh-oh.
Thing Adams.
Hmm?
If it had a voice, Thing Adams.
When I made an end of these labors, it was 4 o'clock. Still dark as midnight, and the bell sounded the hour. There came a knocking at the street door. I went down to open it with a light heart. For what I had now to fear. There entered 3 men who introduced themselves with perfect suavity as officers of the police. A shriek had been heard by a neighbor during the night. Suspicion of foul play had been aroused. Information had been lodged at the police office, and they, the officers, had been deputed to search the premises.
Very good. Lulu has answered for her voice suggestion.
What is that?
She'd like Lil Shang.
Ugh.
You can't get away from Descendants no matter how fast you run.
Lulu
First
gets
time sponsored post, she's banned already.
Lulu gets all the band.
We're having a Descendants-free evening, but Lulu saved us.
I apologize beforehand. This is going to be horrible.
Don't make it racist.
I gotta. It's going to be
No.
a first generation Chinese immigrant who is trying to sound like a rapper.
I'm sure that they have Chinese rap.
Yes, I'm sure that China has rap after a generation or so of sharing in that culture, but immediately upon. I'm sorry, this is going to sound really stupid and really offensive.
No, don't do it.
I smiled. For what? Had I to fear, dog? I bade the gentleman welcome. The shriek I said was my own, in a dream. Nah, mean. The old man I mentioned was absent from the country. I took my visitors all over the house. I bade them search well. I led them at length to his chamber. That's where the bitches lied.
Oh no!
I showed them his treasures, all his bling, yo. Secure, undisturbed. In the enthusiasm of my confidence, I brought chairs into the room and decided to rest here of their fatigues, where I myself, in the wild audacity of my perfect triumph, placed my own seat upon the very spot beneath which reposed the corpse of the victim who I popped.
That was terrible.
Yes,
you
it was.
should be ashamed of yourself. Thank you, Lulu.
Disney should be ashamed of themselves for making up that stupid character. Next.
Next is ATM has gone to bed. Good night.
Thank you for joining us, ATM.
Lulu says they're so sorry for what they've created. Do you feel the regret?
Oh,
I don't feel the regret.
so much regret.
Okay, that was a sponsored post, so we're gonna do a voice from the chat. ASMR George Takei.
Oh my. The officers were satisfied. I saw to that. My manner had convinced them. I was singularly at ease. They sat, and while I answered cheerily, they chatted of familiar things. But ere long, I felt myself getting pale and wished them gone. My head ached, and I fancied a ringing in my ears. But still they sat and still chatted. The ringing became more distinct. It continued and became more distinct. I talked more freely to get rid of the feeling, but it continued and gained definiteness, until, at length, I found that the noise was not within my ears.
Raven's gone. You just got here. Didn't you pee before you came in?
Yes, always use the facilities before you come into my streams. Before.
Raven's gone.
Oh my.
I have to pee.
She gets a code, Brent.
Yep. Alright. Next we have another sponsored post from the Pretzel.
What's the pretzel got for us?
Trying to kiss us with not offensive voices. But it doesn't matter because he's already been banned.
Uh-oh.
So we're starting with Jack Skellington.
No doubt I now grew very pale, but I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice. Yet the sound increased, and what could I do? It was a low, dull, quick sound, much such a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I grasped I gasped for breath, and yet the officers heard it not. I talked more quickly, more vehemently, but the noise steadily increased. I arose and argued about trifles in a high key with with violent gesticulations, but the voice steadily increased. Next.
The right one, Gomez.
Why would they not be gone? I paced the floor to and fro with heavy strides, as if excited by fury by the observations of the men, but the noise steadily increased. Oh God, what could I do? I foamed, I raved, I swore. I swung open the chair which I'd been sitting. I grated it upon the floorboards, but the noise grew overall, and it continually increased. It grew louder, louder, louder. I seek justice? Denied! I shall not submit. I shall conquer. I shall rise. My name is Gomez Adams, and I have seen evil. I have seen horror. I have seen the unholy maggots which feast upon the unholy recesses of the human soul. I have seen all this, but until this day, I had never seen you.
Yes, bravo, bravo.
Thank you. Next.
And finally, in Pretzel sponsor post is Tim Curry's Pennywise.
And still the man chatted pleasantly and smiled. Was it possible they heard not? Almighty God, no! No, they heard! They suspected! They knew! They were making a mockery of my horror! Aha! 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 Aha!
Very good, very good.
And I thought this, and I think, but anything was better than this agony. And the final voice for this story?
Irish Jack Sparrow. I can't wait.
Oh boy. Anything was more tolerable than this derision. I could bear those hypocritical smiles no longer. I felt that I must scream or die, and now and again, hark, louder, louder, louder! Villains, I shrieked! Dissemble no more! I admit the deed! Tear up the planks! Here, here! It is the beating of his hideous heart!
I think you went Scottish, but that'll do.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not the same. Did you say it's the same thing?
No, I didn't. I said sorry.
Oh, I thought you said it's the same thing. I was about to, as an Irish person, I was about to smack you.
You're not Irish. You can't hold your liquor.
I am Irish and Italian, which they're also pretty good at holding their liquors.
Wow, I didn't know the Italian bit. That's doubly embarrassing.
Kinda, yeah. Alright, so next is a sponsored post.
From who?
From the king of Bandcamp himself, Colin Hornbrough.
Yeah.
On this Halloween 2 days before, he was like, Daddy...
It's a Halloweening.
Halloween, yeah. Hallow Adam. It's not Halloween Eve. It's... well, okay. The day before Christmas Eve, my oldest kid's grandmother called that Christmas Adam. Because it was right before Eve. So this would be Halloween Adam.
That's funny.
But anyway, Colin, on this Halloween...
Adam?
Pre-Halloween stream, Daddy Derek singing to All I Want for Christmas.
Oh, God.
So he has invoked the Mariah Carey.
Yes, he has.
He has gotten Daddy Derek to sing a Christmas song before Halloween. He is quadruple band.
Indeed, indeed. Let's see, where are we? We are going to continue on in Penny Dreadfuls with one of my favorite tales, Diary of a Madman. Page 269.
No Home Cruise. Bad. Home Cruise says all I want for Christmas is Mama Cat. No.
Ugh. But she is a fine-looking kitty cat.
Shut up.
He was staying a high tribunal, the upright magistrate, whose irreproachable life was a proverb in all the courts of France. Advocates, young counselors, judges had greeted him at sight of his large thin pale face, lighted up by two sparkling deep-set eyes, bowing low in token of respect.
Holland is so banned for creating that opportunity.
You're welcome.
Next, the voice from the chat. God, we gotta have something. Oh, this was a good one. Jackie Skellington, daughter of Jack and Sally. Sally. Hey, in the like, it's Disney adjacent, so you never know. She might end up at the Descendants School. I forgot the name of it.
I know. As long as there's anything in the Disney canon left to tap, it's subject to falling prey to this nightmare.
What's the name of the school that they go to? I can't remember.
There are two options.
Ordon
actually.
Academy.
It is either Ordon Prep,
Ordon Prep.
or if you go back a few decades, Merlin Academy.
Oh, and Cryptid Coffee, also known as Shy Cartoon Girl, says, plus, canonically, Jack and Sally did have 6 kids.
They did have 5 or 6 little skeleton children at hand playing strange little tunes in their xylophone band. This is true. Ugh. He had passed his life in pursuing crime and in protecting the wake. Swindlers and murderers had no more redoubtable enemy, for he seemed to read the most secret thoughts of their minds. He was like dead now and junk at the age of 82.
Why? Why wouldn't they have had a better kid than that?
I don't know. This is what they all sound like. By homage
and Pretzel says Merlin Academy isn't magic outlawed?
Yes. Yes, it is. And I can't say anything because I haven't released the second part of that review yet.
Get in your clips, quick! He's gonna explode!
Hate all of you.
Oh.
Soldiers in red trousers.
By the way, this was Home Cruise's idea.
Hmm?
I said, by the way, this was Home Cruise's idea.
Die, Home Cruise.
I know, you're not supposed to tell him to die. You're supposed to send him to band camp.
Yes, of course, that. Soldiers in red trousers had escorted him to the tomb, and the men in white cravats had spoken words and shed tears and seemed to be sincere beside his grave and junk. But, like, here's where's the strange paper found by the dismayed notary in the desk where he had kept all the records of great criminals. It was entitled, Why?
Home Cruise, you ruined Bobshow's night.
You know, I need to go on a little rant here.
Oh no, not you.
It's okay. It has nothing to do with the review. So this is...
Tread lightly.
King Adam is French. He knows nothing of Halloween. In the event that he goes around
colonizing more stories, because that's what you do, apparently. In the event that he comes across Halloween Town, he is not going to have any idea of what he's seeing. He is not going to recognize Jack Skellington as any kind of legitimate monarch. He is just going to see a skinless monster. He is, well, or by all logical accounts, he would toss Jack into the Isle of the Lost, because he would see him as a villain.
Which is about as secure as Bandcamp.
But that's not my point. My point is, despite all logic pointing to Jack Skellington as a villain, and technically he is the villain of his own story, despite all that, he would still be welcome among the other kingdoms in Auradon. They would annex a little piece of Halloween Town and plop it in there, simply because we recognize it as the kingdom that it is. Because we know that Jack is actually the good guy, because Disney knows that Jack is the good guy. That would be enough for him to be a part of the United States of Auradon, and it is bullshit!
But while we're on this track, let's do one more.
One more what?
Voice from the chat.
Yes?
Boogie Woogie, who goes to Auradon Prep.
Oh.
Son of Oogie Boogie. Home cruise.
I think his name would be like Dookie Boogie or something.
Here's a fun fact. My father nicknamed me Boogie when I was born. So when my son was born, So when my son was born, he became Shoogie Boogie.
That's where Boogie came from.
Yeah, I was Boogie.
You were Boogie. Oh my god, that is precious. Sorry.
My original nickname was supposed to be Kojak. But unfortunately, that's not a girl. They thought they were having a boy.
Sorry, what's
Telly
Kojak
Savalas.
again?
Telly Savalas' character, Kojak.
Sorry, what is that from?
Kojak. It's from the show Kojak with Telly Savalas.
Never heard of it before.
Oh my god, you are such a baby.
Sorry.
It was my mom and dad's, or at least my dad's, favorite show. And they were convinced that I was going to be a boy, so I had even a Christmas stocking made with Kojak on it.
Oh.
They had a little Saints uniform and a football for me. Newborn size Saints uniform. Do you know how much they paid for that back then?
How
It
much?
was very expensive. And then my dad bragged to everybody at work that he was having a boy. So you had to go to work and say, I didn't get the football player, but I got the cheerleader. I never shook a pom-pom in my life.
Didn't you?
Nope. Not the cheerleader type.
Pink is evil. Sorry, I'm doing Boogie Woogie.
Boogie Woogie, yes.
Oh, God.
20th June, 1851. I just left court. I condemned Blundell to death. Yay! I love condemning Blundell to death.
No, you don't have to do that like Cool Cat. Come on, Oogie Boogie would have a cooler kid than that.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
He might, actually. You might think he would, but it's descendants, so no. No, he wouldn't.
You're terrible.
Now, why did this man kill 5 children? Frequently one meets with people to whom the destruction of life is a pleasure. Yes, it would be a pleasure. The greatest of all, perhaps. For is not killing the next thing to creating, to make and to destroy? These 2 words contain the history of the universe. All history of the worlds, all that is all. Why is it not intoxicating to kill?
Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Raven and the Perky Turkey herself, Herky McBain. Raven and Herky McBain.
What have the Yerkees got for us?
Halloween candy, beginning with a Jell-O ghost. Well, Halloween treats. Jell-O ghost.
25th June. The thing that I'm reading is there who lives, who walks, who runs. A being? What is a being? That animated thing that bears in the principle of motion and with ruling that motion.
Does that make it hard to read?
Very much so.
To see what you're reading?
Wait, sorry. Very much so.
Next in her post is a marshmallow mummy. Bye, Lulu.
It is a greater light that moves on the earth, and the greater light carried that hence one can destroy at one's will. But nothing more. It perishes. It is finished.
Why that voice?
Because it's fat and it's muffled.
And finally, a jelly bean witch.
26th June. Why then isn't it crime to kill? Yes, why? On the contrary, it is the law of nature. The mission of every being is to kill. He kills to live, and he kills to kill. The beast kills without ceasing all day, every instant in his existence. Man kills without ceasing to nourish himself, but since he needs, besides to kill for pleasure, he has invented hunting.
And since we're on this track, and I must see what you're going to do with this, let's have some spooky cotton candy. And then you can tell that we're the only two people in the world.
The child kills the insects he finds, the little birds, all the little animals that come his... Sorry.
Cotton candy makes itself sick?
That's how gross it is. But this does not suffice for the irresistible need to massacre that is...
Now see, I would have expected you to do like it goes away. Real quick. Because cotton candy just melts into nothing. You know, mouthful of nasty sugar.
It does, and I discovered that the hard way.
What was the hard way?
A couple of years ago, I made my gingerbread haunted house for Christmas like I do. I had found a handy little cup of cotton candy while they had all the Christmas candies out. Oh, okay, I could use some of this. I just take some of this white snow that they have and I just plop it on in little patches all over the roof. There, doesn't that look nice? And then, like, hours later... Just little splotches of the icing that was left in instead. Like, what the hell? That sucks. But yes, that's a good idea. Let's see, where was this? It is not enough to kill the beasts. We must kill man too. Long ago, this deed was satisfied by... Next.
Is there anybody in the chat that does not like cotton candy? We believe that we are probably the only two people, and we discovered it about each other by accident, and Bobsheaux was thrilled. You don't like cotton candy? Really?
I thought I was alone!
Disgusting! Anyway.
Stay up here.
Thing is leaving. He's had enough of your ass. Okay. So now that wasn't an official voice from the chat because I added it onto Raven's sponsored post. So now we need a voice from the chat.
Voice from the chat.
Woo! Well, this is good in honor of Halloween. Yes. Peter Lorre.
Nice.
Long ago, this need was satisfied by human sacrifices. Now, the requirements of social life had made murder a crime. We condemn and punish the assassin. But as we cannot live without yielding to this natural and imperious instinct of death, we relieve ourselves from time to time by wars. Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Taranga.
Thank you, Taranga. What do they got?
Milky Marvin as Pinhead.
Oh, wow. I have only seen Hellraiser once, and that was too long ago for me to remember Pinhead's voice. I suck.
Okay, just do Milky Marvin then. I know you know that one.
Ugh. Then a whole nation slaughters another nation. Oh! It is a feast of blood. A feast that maddens armies, that intoxicates civilians, women and children, who read by lamplight at night the feverish story of massacre. Oh! Next.
Oh wait, Tyler Fish is heading to bed. For his last voice suggestion, he would like ASMR Juliet from Sealed with a Kiss. And also, he's never tried cotton candy and doesn't think he wants to.
Oh, God, I can't remember Juliet from that movie. That was too
You
long
can't
ago.
remember the voices from Sealed with a Kiss?
No, I don't.
That was a big chunk of what got you where you are today.
Kinda, yeah.
Hey, baby, it's an elephant seal. Oh no! He's leaving. Oh, I chased him away. He's insulted. He's got so sick of hearing people tell that it was an elephant seal in that movie.
By the way, Bobsheaux, it's the elephant seal. It's the elephant seal.
Yes! Thanks to my many commenters being as smart as they are, I know it's an elephant seal. Didn't look like one when I first saw the movie. Not sure it looks like one now that I can recognize it. But I know it's supposed to be an elephant seal. You can shut up now. Please. Culprit number 2!
I have to pee.
There was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Oh, oh, too good. I love it. Come on, show me live. There we are. Okay. Oops, lost the chat. Where'd it go? Just gonna open up a new window here. Bear with me. Gotta get back to you guys. There it is. Good, good. No, not top messages. We want... all messages. There we go. Bobsheaux, this is on you and Taranga. Banned. You're welcome. The son of Sir Hiss from Robin Hood says home cruise would be Histifer. Ugh. When Jack Skellington has a code Brent, does green stuff come out? What the hell? Ugh. Damn it, now you got me thinking about it. I imagine dust. I don't know. By the way, Bobsheaux, would you consider The Wizard of Oz a Halloween movie, a Thanksgiving movie, or a Christmas movie? Because of the amateur film historian within me, I would have to say that The Wizard of Oz is a Thanksgiving movie. Because upon its initial release, The Wizard of Oz actually was not a hit. I think it actually lost money during its theatrical run. But it wasn't until they started playing it on TV during Thanksgiving in like the late 40s, early 50s. That's when it really started to grow an audience. So, yeah, Wizard of Oz. That's a Thanksgiving movie right there. And Raven says, and we are the only people that don't know all the Christmas lore. She is, of course, referring to how we were both bewildered and corrected about the fact that Santa Claus's reindeer are all female. Because of everything else that was happening in the Christmas Chronicles 2, I thought that this was just another girl power move from the studio, like what was going on with Mrs. Claus and all that. It's like, really? We're so starved for female empowerment that you gotta make all the reindeer ladies? But apparently, reindeer, the male reindeer rather, shed their antlers in the winter, which I did not know. And anytime we see Santa Claus with antlered reindeer, we're only left to assume that they would be ladies. So, yeah. And somehow everybody knew this, and they had to correct us on this. When did everybody know that male reindeer shed their antlers in the winter? I didn't know that. When did you all know that? Answer me that. Gabriel Kane asks, if they had done a third Addams Family, do you think dementia would have been a threat to the family? Absolutely not. I don't know what kind of a role she would play, but no, she wouldn't be a threat. She... There are truly awful people in the world. And a lot of them try to hide from the rest of society, because society doesn't like horrible people. The Addams Family, and families like them, however, they know how to embrace those horrible people, and sort of rework them back into something that society can appreciate, for the most part. If you pissed off Gomez Addams, I'm pretty sure he would be a very, very efficient serial killer. But because he knows how to work within the world around him, he's just some eccentric weirdo. And if Debbie had allowed the Addamses to give her a chance, I'm pretty sure that's what she would have been as well. She'd probably wean herself off the killing thing little by little as time went on, but they'd take her. She's not really all that different from the rest of the family. Same thing with dementia. Whatever issues she has been embraced by, for lack of a more coherent term, Addams folk out there. She's clearly one of these people. And the Addamses would have welcomed her in with open arms, and she would have just fallen right in with that family. And they'd all love her, and she would love them. Again, don't know what kind of role she would have, but it wouldn't be the villain. I don't think she'd be the bad guy in that. Maddox has a son named Maxon Descendants 5 says, really? Really? Is that what we're doing now? We're so deprived of ideas that now we're doing the kids of the villain kids? Ah! No! Just let it die! Cartoon Cat Girl says, I saw Spaceballs for the first time a month or two ago. Excellent. You are now prepared and hyped for Spaceballs 2, the search for more money, or whatever they're calling it. I saw this other comment that Raven dropped here. And Snickerdoodle. And the Christmas cat. Yes. And there is such potential in these other Christmas creatures that, again, I had no idea that they were a thing, but somehow everyone else is aware that Belsnickel and the Yule Cat are a thing. Okay, how about we pretend that the audience is like me, in that they don't know what these things are. The movie could have taken a little time to explain these things properly. For those not in the know, Belsnickel is not one of Santa's elves who has, for some reason, been betrayed by Santa for not getting them all to himself or whatever. Belsnickel is actually another character very much like Santa Claus, who gives out smaller toys and treats it to all the good children he comes across. But here's his thing. He presents them to you, and if you immediately make a grab for them, then he swats you with a switch. But if you're patient, if you wait for the go-ahead for him to go ahead and take them, then you get them. and and actually, that would be a really, really interesting thing to see happen in a Santa Claus movie. You have Santa who wants to give joy and cheer all throughout the world, and traditionally he would give coal to children who have been naughty, but we don't see a whole lot of that. But what if he met this other Santa-like figure, Snickerdoodle, not Snickerdoodle, Belsnickel. I'm getting caught up in my own joke here. What if he meets Belsnickel, who is of the opinion that kids need to be punished if they're bad? Not quite on the level of Krampus, mind you, but what if we just brought back little punishments? Like, just a little smack on the head or something. Can we do that, Santa? Come on. Throw a fellow gift-giver a bone here. I think there's potential for a story in there. So some kind of a clash of ideals between these two Santas. And, I forget exactly what the reasoning is in the Yule Cat's conception, but apparently his deal is that he's this giant cat who will eat you if you're not wearing your new Christmas sweater that Aunt Mildred made you. So make sure that you're well dressed in your fancy new Christmas duds, or else you're cat chow. Christmas is weird, man. No, Selena Lee, you're not too late, and that is all that I'm seeing in that sponsored post there. That's the only thing that I'm seeing. And it's all that I'm looking at here. Lone Ronan says, I always liked Santa Claus from Narnia because he gives weapons. And I'm a sword and knife collector, so... So you better be a good boy, Lone Ronan, if you want Santa to get you everything that you want. What else we got? They're already making Encanto kids and Descendants. Guys, just stop it. Please. Quentin Brickbill says Morticia Adams would definitely poison her enemies. No. No, not even that. If she decided that she was a villain, she would poison whoever. She would kidnap Girl Scouts as they're trying to sell cookies and toss them into the basement. She would, like Gomez, she'd be very good at slaughtering anything that she wants to. So, yes. Thank you, Adams, and everything that you are, and everything that you extend yourselves to be for all these other awful people who come your way. Hell, even Fester, back when he was still Gordon, as far as we know, he was this horrible brute But because they welcomed him into the family, because they treated him like Fester, he saw what good people they really were, and he said, yeah, I want to be that. I want to be good people like they are. If he wasn't struck by lightning, and if he didn't get all of his Fester memories back, he would still be a decent stand-in for Uncle Fester, because they loved him, and he loved them. Everyone's talking about Descendants sequels, and it's like, no! Just let it die. The Yule Cat is canonically the pet of a family of Christmas ogres called the Yule Lads and their mother Grilla. Yes! Yes, that is actually true. There's some horrible goblin-y Christmas witch out there called Grilla, who made an appearance in the movie Red 1, actually. And her Yule Lads, kinda. There's so much out there, and we like to play around with the idea of terrible things happening during the Christmas season. Let's do some of that! Let's... And of course, Krampus is a big star now these days. But yeah, there are more things out there for us to explore upon. We can't let Descendants die, says Billy Judd, because we need to know what happened to Carlos. Oh my god. Disney, you had a perfect chance to explain Carlos away in the animated Royal Wedding. Just hire some voice actor to play him once, as long as you need to, and then you kill him off in some grand heroic last stand, and you show him befriending Uma and her Kruma, and that's it. That's how you show him dying. And that's how you show all the other villain kids and how sad they are for seeing him go. And that's how you show Uma being sad for seeing him go, because as it is, it makes no sense. Just want it to make sense. Why is that such a terrible thing to ask for? No escaping for you, old man. Ugh. Anyway. Raymond says, I showed the trailer for Disney's Vampirina to Bobsheaux. He was so excited! Yes. Being excited looks like this, by the way. This is me watching Vampirina.
You know you gotta review it. He gave me a rundown. He looked at like the title card and then gave me a rundown of what the whole show was going to be about.
Just the title. That was enough to give away the whole game. Actually, no. I watched a couple of minutes of the first episode.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I must have been high on something that day. But I hypothesized that blood was not going to be an issue because, ew, gross. And you think that would be the first thing that you want to see this family-friendly vampire actually discussing, right?
There was an animated Vampirina? This is a live-action remake of their TV show.
Yes. Yes, I believe the OG Vampirina was like a 3 or 4 year old or something.
Yeah, Disney Junior.
And now they're making her more mature.
She's all grown up.
She's all grown up. Which you think would be interesting in that they would want to treat her, you know, a little bit like a vampire. She's going to need to know where she can get blood without being detected by any angry villagers. She needs to avoid crosses or holy water or garlic for this or that reason, but... It's just so stupid!
Good night, Felix Wolf. Are you ready to do the last, another request? Because he has a final request, a parting request, if you will.
Yes, let us get back to it. What is Felix Wolf's final request for the evening?
Yuri. Because she is very sweet. Yuri the Kinku.
Sorry, for a second there it sounded like you said Yuri. Yuri? Who's that? Kitty. You're the kitty. One might suppose that those destined to accomplish those virtues of men would be despised. No, they are loaded with honors. They are clad in gold and resplendent garments. They wear plumes on their heads and ornaments on their breasts, and they are given crosses, rewards, titles of every kind. They are proud, respected, loved by women, cheered by the crowd, solely because their mission to shed human blood. No, it is also because they are very sweet. They drag through the streets their instruments of death, that the passers-by clad in black look on with envy. For to kill is a great loss by nature in the heart of existence. There is nothing more beautiful and honorable than killing. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. If you don't know where Curie the Kinku comes from, it's from Critical Role. My obsession.
And she is indeed very sweet.
She was imitating, that was, okay. Kiri was voiced by, of course, the GM, Matt, and he was trying to imitate Laura's jester voice. That's why she sounded like... Kinkus only speak in imitation. They have to have heard somebody else say it, and then they mimic them. So
they're humanoid ravens, aren't they?
Yes. And they have to speak in mimic, so there's no way that they can they don't have their own voice. So that was just Matt's version of Jester's voice from Laura Bailey. But Kiri had could say anything in anybody's voice, but she had to have heard them say that in order to do it.
And ravens are actually very, very good at imitating other people's voices. It's freaky.
They really are.
Okay, so what do we have next?
Next is a sponsored post from the Perky Turkey, Raven the Herky.
Herky and the Yerkies.
First she says, I hate working in a grocery store around holidays. Oh, I bet.
Ugh.
And I have no idea what to expect from this round.
I am so sorry.
So many people are hurting. I don't know what it's going to be. It's either going to be super crazy or empty.
We're going to find out.
Okay, but her voice suggestions begin with more Halloween treats.
More Halloween.
Beginning with a pretzel skeleton. I love it.
30th June. To kills the law because nature loves eternal youth. She seems to cry in all her unconscious acts. Quick, quick, quick! The more she destroys, the more she renews herself. 2nd July. A human being? What is a human being? Through thought, it is a reflection of all that it is. Through memory and science, it's an abridged edition of the universe and whose history it represents. A mirror of things and of nations. Each human being becomes a microcosm in the macrocosm. Pah. Next.
Gabriel, I think Tony and Ziva finished up nicely. There's really not reason or room for a season 2. But anyway.
Nerds!
Yeah. You got guts.
Yes, I do.
Next is the monster from the Jam Lagoon.
Wow. 3rd July. It must be a beggar. Unique and full of lists to kill. to have the before one living, thinking being, and to make therein a little hole, nothing but a little hole, to see that red thing flow, which is the blood which makes life, and to have before one only a heap of limp flesh, cold, inert, void of thought. Next.
Next is a chocolate werewolf.
5th August. I, who have passed in my life in judging, condemning, killing by the spoken word, killing by the guillotine, those who are killed by the knife. I, if I should do all the assassins who have done whom I have smitten, I, who would know... I'm delicious.
Yes, because I was about to say because chocolate is bad for dogs. Oh, I predicted that was coming.
But it was still funny. Shut up.
It was still funny.
Next.
I'll give you that. Next is a voice suggestion from the chat from Shy Cartoon Girl, which was so cute I had to copy it so I could read the whole thing. My family swore I was going to be a boy, so I was supposed to be named Casper Joe, and I ended up being a girl. So glad you didn't get named Casper Joe.
Casper Joe.
Did your parents not expect to love you if you were a boy? Casper Joe.
Albino redneck.
So in honor of that, Casper the Friendly Ghost.
10th August. Who would ever know? Who would ever suspect me? Me, especially if I should choose a being I had no interest in doing away with. Uh-oh. Casper's gonna drop a bitch.
Good night, Colin. Happy Halloween. Good night, Amanda. Hope to see you again. Happy Halloween.
Yes, thank you for joining us and have a good night. 15th August. The temptation has come to me and pervades my whole being. My hand trembles with the desire to kill. I say that every August 15th.
What? That's our anniversary, you asshole.
Yes, it is. That's why it's funny. Next.
Next is, what was that? It was a voice from the chat.
Yes.
Okay. So now we have, I believe, nope, I just didn't scroll down enough. Next we have a sponsor post from the Pretzel. Yay! It's If They Had a Voice.
Oh, these are
beginning with strawberries. He just put the little emojis up of these things.
"22nd August. I could resist no longer. I killed a little creature as an experiment. For a beginning, Jean, my servant, had a goldfinch in a cage hung in the office window. I sent him on an errand. I took the little bird in my hand where I felt his heartbeat. It was warm. I went up to my room. From time to time I squeezed it tighter. Its heart beat faster. This was atrocious and delicious. I was near choking it, but I could not see the blood."
Next.
Blueberries.
Then I took scissors, short nail scissors, and I cut its throat with 3 slits, quite gently. It opened its bill, it struggled to escape me, but I held it. Oh, I held it. I could have held a mad dog, and I saw the blood trickle.
Why does Blueberries sound tired or stoned or something?
He's not tired, he's not stoned.
Or bored.
He's just kind of blue.
Kind of blue? Oh, I see.
He's kind of blue.
And finally, banana. Banana.
Then I did as I had to do. A meal bun. I went to the scissors. I had washed my hands, sprinkled the butter and the body of the corpse and handled it. I buried the strawberry plant. Ha ha ha. It'll never be found. Every day I shall eat a strawberry at the plant. I can enjoy life but one knows how. King Bob!
Yes, bananas.
Next.
Good night, Dalton. Have a good rest. Happy Halloween.
Thank you for joining us, Dalton. Happy Halloween.
Okay, so this is a voice from the chat.
It's from the chat.
Ah, the Furbies. Get the Furbies.
No.
As
Yeah.
Here's the Furbies, here's the Furbies, here's the...
Ugh. They reek.
I remember bananas in pajamas.
I remember them being a thing, but I never saw a thing of it.
Okay, so I've got the Furbies, now what?
As Wednesday, Pugsley, and Pubert.
Ugh. You stay there, thing.
No, things leaving.
Oh.
He's done with your shit.
He's dead. I killed him. Hold on. No. Ah! Stagehand.
You gotta get Pubert.
This is ridiculous.
I think you need to take Thing off your coat.
I can't. He's sewed on.
Oh, you sewed him on.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Gonna have to pin my jacket shoulder to my shirt shoulder here. Okay, so I've got.
Everyone's saying that's Thing's reaction to the Furbies.
Yep, pretty much. Makes sense to me. Okay, I got him. Ah.
My servant cried. He thought the bird had flown. How could he suspect me? Ha ha! 25th August. I must kill a man. I must. 30th August. It is done. But what a little thing. I had gone for a walk in the forest of Vern. I was thinking of nothing. Literally nothing. A child was in the road. A little child eating a slice of bread and butter. He stops to see me pass and says, "Good day, Mr. President!"
What?
And now if the thought is my head, shall I kill him? I answer, "You are alone, my boy?" "Yes, sir." "All alone in the wood?" "Yes, sir."
Ugh. Next.
Next is a sponsored post.
From
Are
who?
we doing a sponsored post? That was a voice from the chat, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. From Selena Lee. Hey, Selena.
Selena Lee, who's coming to us very late.
To which she says, "Hi, I hope I'm not too late." You're not too late. Rob is just an ass.
That happens.
I was watching All Hallows Eve. All Hallows Leave? I'm bubbled. All Hallows Eve. So please do, if you can, Art the Clown if he had a voice. It's the first one. She has a second suggestion as well.
Sorry, I don't know what All Hallows Eve is, and I don't know who Art the Clown is.
Hi, Sage.
Hello, Sage. Nice to see you.
All right. Vincent Price, then. She wants to hear some Vincent Price.
Excellent. The wish to kill him intoxicated me like wine. I approached him quite softly, persuaded that he was going to run away. And suddenly, I seized him by the throat. He looked at me with terror in his eyes. Such eyes! He held my wrist in his little hands, and his body writhed like a feather o'er the fire. And then He moved no more. I threw the body in the ditch, and some weeds on top of it. I returned home and dined well. What a little thing it was. In the evening I was very gay, light, rejuvenated. I passed the evenings at the prefect's. They found me witty, but I have not seen blood. I am tranquil. I love it for that nasty. Next.
Do you mean senile, Pretzel? Kermit? Rattle off some of your puppets that you got. Blooper, Mimi Senile, Wolfabob, Dog Show, Kermit.
Just random puppets.
Well, he's trying to think of the list, and there's no exact list.
Not really,
There's,
no.
What else? Name a few others.
I don't know, the rest of them are just me. No, seriously.
That's about it.
Pretty much.
He's also got stuffed animals that aren't puppets, but like he does.
There is the imaginary Oopsie.
Periwinkle, Oopsie.
Periwinkle is in a box somewhere, actually. I gotta find him.
You don't have Periwinkle? You need to get Periwinkle. Poor Periwinkle. Everyone forgets about Periwinkle.
I'll watch your magic show.
Alright, anyway, next is a voice from the chat. Combo from the Little Cars.
Jeez.
An oldie but a weird one.
31st August. The body has been discovered. They are hunting for the assassin. Aha. Sorry, I needed to interrupt here so I can get this across. Combo sounds kind of dumb. He's got that Patrick Star thing going on. But on the plus side, he's not Falcor number 3.
That is a bonus.
He will always have that going for him. 2nd September. 2 tramps have been arrested. Proofs are lacking. 2nd September. The parents have been seen to me. They wept. Ah, ah. I have no idea how the ah is supposed to be read. Next.
That seems right. Sounds fine. Next is a sponsored post from I'm the Real Bigfoot.
See you again, Mr. Bigfoot.
Jack Skellington singing.
6th October, nothing has been discovered. Some strolling vagabond must have done the deed. If I had seen the blood flow, it seems to me I should be tranquil now. The desire to kill is in my blood. It is like the passion of youth at 20. 20th October, yet another. I was walking by the river after breakfast, and I saw another under a willow, a fisherman asleep. It was noon, a spade was standing in a potato field nearby, as if expressly for me. I took it, I returned, I raised it like a club, and with one blow from the edge I cleft the fisherman's head. Next.
Very good.
Thank you.
Danny Elfman's really good.
Yes, he is. We love him.
Next is a voice from the chat.
Before we continue, how many sponsored posts do we have left?
2.
2. Very good.
I'll say it's a voice from the chat.
Voice from the chat.
And if it had a voice, an American alligator.
Where are alligators from again?
Louisiana.
So, an alligator.
In the bayou.
Oh, he bled this one, rose-colored blood. It flowed into the water quite gently, and I went away with a grave step. If I'd been seen, I should have made an excellent assassin. What we got next?
Well, Selena Lee says, that was so great, Bobsheaux. Art is the clown from the Terrifier series who doesn't speak, played by the great David Howard Thornton, who's a big Joker fan. I generally think Art would sound a bit like Joker. So, give us some Art the Clown / Joker.
I was going to say, I have not seen any of the Terrifier movies. Not a big fan of gore porn myself, actually. I like the scaries, but can we make it a bit more psychological, please? But
and I just can't watch it. When we try to watch it together, Bobsheaux has to watch for me.
Yeah.
Those parts, and I end up skipping half the movie.
Sorry. 25th October. The affair of the fisherman makes a great stir. His nephew, who fished with them, is charged with the murder. 26th October. The examining magistrate affirms that the nephew is guilty. Everyone in town now believes it.
Very good.
Next.
Scooby-Doo.
What is Reverend October? The nephew makes a very poor witness. He has gone to the village to buy bread and cheese, he declared. He swore that his uncle has been killed in his absence. Who would believe him? Next.
Next is a sponsored post from I'm the Real Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Raven in Mama Bear mode.
28th October. The nephew was all but confessed. They have advised him so. Ah, justice. The 15th November, there is overwhelming proofs against the nephew, who is his uncle's heir. I shall preside at the sessions. 25th January. To death, to death, to death. I had him condemned to death. The African general spoke like an angel. Ah, yet another. I shall go to see him executed.
The Southern comes out when I'm angry.
The Southern comes out. I'm sorry that sounded terrible, but...
That's amazing. Let's see. Nope. Hang on. Okay, now I got it. We added another sponsored post. But we have a different sponsored post from the Pretzel.
Thank you, the Pretzel. But it's
and it is beginning with Senile.
Do we want to do a voice from the chat first?
What did we just do?
We just did a
Raven is Mulger. Oh, right. You're right. You're right. If it had a voice, chicken pot pie.
Can't match. It is done. They guillotined him this morning. He died very well. Very well. That gave me pleasure. How fine it is to see a man's head cut off.
That sounded really bad. In this voice.
Now I shall wait. I can wait. It would take such a little thing to let myself be caught.
Good night, Zachary. Have a good night. Happy Halloween. Okay,
now Jackie, it's my pot pie.
Now press the sponsored post, beginning with Senile.
And Senile is going to be ending this story here. Sorry, but this ain't no anime. Okay, so, where were we? The manuscript contained yet other pages, but without relating any new crime. Alienist physicians to whom the awful story has been submitted declare that there are in the world many undiscovered madmen as adroit and as much to be feared as this monstrous lunatic. So, this is the point of the story. Some people are gonna kill some people, and then that's it. They're otherwise fine. The hell is this?
And yes, Zachary, I'll do that one after we're done with the sponsored post. Next is Oopsie.
Oh, God.
Because she is real.
She is not real.
She is real.
She is a figment of Corazone's imagination.
No, Corazon doesn't have an imagination.
It's to deal with his own guilt.
No.
Let's see. Page 358. There it is. And let's see, where did she go? Surely I can manifest her just by thinking of her. Oh, look, I have! Because she's imaginary.
She is not imaginary. She's real.
And Oopsie is leading us into our final story for the evening, The Buried Alive. You stay here thing. This was a cute idea, but I have no idea how to make it actually work.
Like you said, you need to pin your shirt to your jacket to your shirt.
And my shirt to my skin.
Yes, obviously.
I have been for some doopsy, an ill of a low and lingering fever. My strength gradually whoopsied, but the sense of life seemed to become more and more acute as my corporeal powers became weaker. Oopsie! I could see by the look of the doctors that they despaired for my recovery, and the shouted whispering sorrow from my friends told me that I had nothing to hope. Oopsie.
And finally, Mimi Fox.
It's funny because Oopsie's now dead.
Oopsie is not dead. Oopsie is alive and real. Shut up.
Let's see.
I tell him that all the time when we watch the shows that we watch, because he has this running gag. Just because we've watched Outlander.
And then they...
No! Then they had Betty by time.
And then they snuggled.
Because they do that a lot in that show. And long, drawn-out scenes.
And some of
We get it.
And some of varying tone, too.
Right. Cut to black, okay? We get it. We can use our imagination.
We are well aware of what happens behind closed doors of people who like each other. See, it's making things squirm, too. Sorry, Mimi. Didn't mean to have to dig for you there.
Be careful with her. She's an old lady.
She is.
Her hair's coming off?
What's that?
Her hair is coming off?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got Mimi Fox here.
Hey, y'all.
Sorry, I gotta use you like a glove here.
Shame on you. That's offensive. Have her pick something up with her mouth.
I am a fox.
I can see by the looks of the doctor that he despaired from my recovery. Sorry, I already did this part. One day, towards the evening, a crisis took place. I was seized with a strange and indescribable quivering. I have the vapors. A rushing sound was in my ears. I saw around my couch innumerable strange faces. They were bright and visionary and without bodies. Oh my. There was light and salinity, and I tried to move, but I could not. For a short time, a terrible confusion overwhelmed me, and when it passed off, all my recollection returned with the most perfect distinctness, but the power of motion had departed. I heard the sound of weeping at my pillow. A voice from the nurse say, "He is dead." Land sakes!
Next is a sponsored post. Zachary and the Raboot Squad is leaving us for the evening and would like to hear Tim Curry's Pennywise.
Jeez.
Wow. Yay, Wally!
I cannot describe what I felt at these words. I exerted my utmost power of volition to stir myself, but I could not move even an eyelid. After a short pause, my friend drew near, and sobbing and convulsed with grief, drew his hand over my face and closed my eyes. The world was then darkened, but I could still hear and feel and suffer. And what did he hear? Wah! 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 Wah!
And Gabriel Kane is coming in to band camp, hot and heavy, with Fox Chubbies. Or as he put it, Fox Chubbies, Fox Chubbies, Fox Chubbies, Fox Chubbies.
I guess it really has been a long time since we did one of these streams. I had almost forgotten about the Fox Chubbies.
It's been a long month.
It has been.
When my eyes were closed, I heard by the attendants that my friend had left the room, and soon after found the undertakers were preparing to habit me in the garments of the grave. Their thoughtlessness was more awful than the grief of my friends. They laughed at one another as they turned me from side to side and treated what they believed a corpse with the most appalling ribaldry.
Fox Chubbies!
No. Next, a sponsored post from Raven, the Herky Turkey.
What she got?
In her season as the Perky Turkey, this being very close to Thanksgiving.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, Raven would like, here we go. This is this, if they had voices, cereal edition.
Oh,
beginning with Count Chocula.
Sorry, the same rule applies for music videos. Whoever is voicing the character or the mascot for the cereal, that's who they are. When they had laid me out, these wretches retired, and the degrading formality of affected mourning commenced. For 3 days a number of friends called to see me. I heard them, in low accents, speak of what I was, and more than one touched me with his finger. One touched me with his finger! On the 3rd day, some of them talked of the smell of corruption in the room. Oh, hi, the room! It smells of corruption in here! What a funny story, Count Chocula!
Next, Frankenberry.
The coffin was procured. I was lifted and laid in. My friend placed my head on what was deemed its last pillow, and I felt his tears drop on my face. Ew. When all who had any peculiar interest in me had for a short time looked in the coffin, I heard them retire, and the undertaker's men placed the lid on the coffin and screwed it down. Next.
I've never heard of this cereal before. Fruit Brute? Fruite Brute? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure Fruit Brute was a werewolf.
Alright, give us some werewolf cereal then.
There were 2 of them present. One had occasion to go away before the task was done. I heard the fellow who was left to begin to whistle as he turned the screw nails. But he checked himself and completed the work in silence. Hello!
And finally, Blueberry. Blueberry cereal.
I was then left alone. Everyone shunned the room. I knew, however, that I was not yet buried, and through darkness and motionless, I still hope. But still, this was not permitted long. The day of interment arrived. I felt the coffin lifted and borne away. I heard and felt it placed in the hearse. There was a crowd of people around. Some of them spoke sorrowfully of me. The hearse began to move. I knew that it carried me to the grave.
Next.
Next is a voice from the chat. Hang on a second. Yeah, we're going to do 2 voices from the chat, and then we're going to finish with a sponsored pose.
Very good.
So the first voice for the chat is Severus Snape as Dracula. This might be good. Thinking I might like this one.
It halted, and the coffin was taken out. I felt myself carried on the shoulders of men by the inequality of the motion. I paused, ensued. I heard the cords of the coffin moved. I felt it swing as depended by them. It was lowered and rested on the bottom of the grave. The cords were dropped upon the lid. I heard them fall. Dreadful was the effort I then made to exert the power of action. But my whole frame was immovable. Potter, you fool, blur.
Confused Lady Boner. Okay. And the new cereal, the new flavor out is Carmilla Creeper. She's the newest one. She's caramel apple flavor. So let's have some Carmilla Creeper cereal.
Oh, God.
Good night, Disney fan.
Thank you for joining us, Disney fan. See you next stream. Soon after, a few handfuls of earth were thrown upon the coffin, and there was another pause, after which the shovel was employed.
Uh-oh, the stream died.
Huh?
I think the stream died.
Let me see that. Did it say that?
I think the stream died.
What makes you say that?
Oh, because someone said that it died. Maybe it just died for them.
Hang on.
Pretzel says YouTube just announces, "Oh snap! I hate when that happens." Oh, nope, that's not him. I think Pretzel may be the only one. Refresh the page. Oh, it didn't die. Okay.
Okay, good. False alarm.
Carry on.
After which the shovel was employed, and the sound of the rattling mold as it covered me was far more tremendous than thunder. Ha 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 ha! Bang! Next.
And now the final voice from the chat for the night is Schloofy.
No more voices? We got a page left
There's
of the
a sponsored post coming after this.
Okay.
3 voices in the sponsored post.
Where was it? There it is.
But I could make no effort. The sound gradually became less and less, and by a surging reverberation in the coffin, I knew that the grave was filled up, and the sexton was treading in the earth, slapping the grave with the flat of his spade. This too ceased, and then all was silent.
You buried Floofy, you bastards!
Schloofy. You said Floofy.
You buried Schloofy, you bastards! Next.
Alright. The final sponsored post and the final voices of the night are from the Pretzel.
Thank you, the Pretzel.
Okay, so he said this, but I'm going to explain it a little bit.
Okay.
You are being asked to reprise some characters. You have to do your original take on these characters. You can't just copy another one. Okay?
Okay.
Beginning with the Joker.
Oh, that is so not fair.
Why?
My own take on the Joker when there are
Your
so
own take
many
on the
out
Joker.
there.
You have to make it your own.
I had no means of knowing the lapse of time, and the silence continued. This is death, I thought, and I am doomed to remain in the earth until the resurrection. Presently, the body will fall into corruption, and the Epicurean worm, that is only satisfied with the flesh of man, will come to partake the banquet that has been prepared for him with so much solicitude and care. In the contemplation of this hideous thought, I heard a low and undersound in the earth over me, and I fancied that the worms and the reptiles of death were coming. that the mole and the rat of the grave would soon be upon me. Sorry, I gotta pause here for a sec. Do you remember that show from Guillermo del Toro?
You look like a Guillermo del Toro fan.
You look like someone who's watched a thing or two with me. We watched it on one of your visits here. It was like this cabinet of curiosities or something, and it like told weird...
Kind of, a little bit.
There was that one story of this one guy who was like buried with a corpse because he was trying to steal its treasure or something. And then he was being like terrorized by these giant rats following him. Do you remember that?
Not really, I must have blocked it out.
We gotta watch that again, apparently.
You don't have to.
And it was all nice and claustrophobic, and there was like only a single flashlight down there giving illumination. Like, oh, no, this episode is not fun, and I like it. That's what this is making me think of.
You ready for your next character to have an original take on?
Almost done.
You got 2 more now.
Yes, and I've still got quite a lot to do here. The sound continued to grow louder and nearer. Can it be possible, I thought, that my friends suspect they have buried me too soon? The hope was truly like light bursting through the gloom of death. But that's fun sometimes too. Next,
your original take on Pennywise.
The sound ceased, and presently I felt the handles of some dreadful being working about my throat. They dragged me out of the coffin by the head. I felt the living air, but it was piercingly cold. I was carried away swiftly, though to judgment, perhaps perdition. When borne to some distance, I was thrown down like a clod. It was not upon the ground. A moment after, I felt myself in a carriage, and by some interchange of 2 or 3 brief sentences, I discovered I was in the hands of 2 of those robbers who lived by plundering the grave and selling the bodies of parents and children and friends. One of the men sung snatches of scraps of obscene songs, and the cart rattled over the pavement of the streets. Next.
That was good.
Thank you.
All right. Final one, and it's a challenge because there's been so many of them. Dracula. Your own take on Dracula. This is a challenge. This is a good one, Pretzel. Pretzel wins the stream for this idea. This is awesome.
When it halted, I was lifted out, and soon perceived by the closeness of the air and the change of the temperature that I was carried into a room, and being rudely stripped of my shroud, and placed naked on a table. By the conversation of the 2 fellows with the servant who admitted them, I learned that I was that night to be dissected. My eyes were still shut. I saw nothing, but in a short time I heard, by the bustle of the room, and that the students of anatomy were assembling. Some of them came around the table and examined me minutely. They were pleased to find that so good a subject had been procured. The demonstrator himself at last came in.
Really good.
Thank you. Do we have 2 more voices?
We can always come up with 2 more voices. I'll give you another original take.
Oh no.
On a character. From me. Lucifer Morningstar.
Oh, that is not fair.
Yes, it's fair.
No, it is not fair.
You did the other 3, you won't do mine?
Tom Ellis is the only one who can play that role. I will give you Tom Ellis because you enjoy him.